Hello you all, welcome back to my channel. This is Sheba and I'm on here to share some cards and tag that I made for the hashtag Satborn Makes that is hosted by Jill Norwood here on YouTube. And also I'm participating again in the hashtag 2crafters1design. And that is hosted by Melissa, who is Mo Creations, Lisa, who is UCY Madiva, and Gloria, who is Girliest Cards. They're also here on YouTube. Again, I'll have the links to the ladies' channels down below, so you can go over and check out their videos and let them know I sent you, okay? So, yeah, so, been a little busy day, but a good day overall. Me and my husband, we went to the movies earlier to go see Venom, which was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it, and we had a good time. And then, of course, you know, just the regular things that you have to do, you know, groceries and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So, got all that taken care of, so I finally made it back home. And you know, like I said, did the last finishing touches on my cards and my tag, so I can come on here and share with you all what I created. So I'm first going to go ahead and share with you all, of course, as I always do, what I use, and then I'll share with you all what I created. So the first thing that I use some of this Distress Oxide and Speckled Egg. I also use the Distress Oxide and Broken China. I use my favorite, which is a Nouveau Glitter Drop, and this is in the White Blizzard. And then I used this Handmade with Love stamp, and this is from Michaels, if you can see that. I got that a couple years ago. And then I also use this stamp that's the To and From, and I got this from eBay, I believe, and it's a Impression Obsession. Yeah, I think I got it from eBay. I don't remember ordering this from the actual website, but I got that, and I think it came with some other stamps too, if I'm not mistaken. And then I did use this Miss Mary Christmas paper pad that came from Hobby Lobby, and I've had this in my stash for a long time. And I've only used it once. I made a card with it, but I haven't shared that card with you all yet. I actually made the card before I actually got back on YouTube. So, so I went ahead and pulled it out again, and I have my fan blowing, you guys. So if you guys see things blowing around, that's why. But it's a really pretty paper pad. And so I use this right here, and I also use this one right here. And then I had used this on a card that I have not shared yet, but I will be sharing that with you real soon. And yeah, so this is the paper pad from Hobby Lobby. And then I used this Hefty Doodle die set, and I've never used this before. It's got the rounded edges, and so I use this. I'm like, it's about time, right? So I finally pulled it out and used it. And then I'll use this many a time. This is the Impression Obsession Crazy Stitch set designed by Anna White. And I use the rectangle die, and then I also use the little banner die. I use that. And then this right here is the, let me turn it the right way so you guys can see. This is, oh, okay, here we go. This is Conquer the Night, the Snowfall card front die. And so I've had this maybe about a couple months now. I actually purchased this one and this one right here. These are both Conquer the Night. I've never showed these, but this is the Stitch Vines. So yeah, so I've used both of them, but again, I have another card that I created that I'm using this one, and I will share that with you guys soon. So yeah, so I did use a Snowfall card front die for the card, okay? And then I also use the Penny Black Zigzag Stacker die. I use this one. And then I use the My Favorite Things Snowflake die, and you have the 4 different sizes here. So I use that. And then the most important thing is some stamps. So I got, these came like in, I think, a set of 8 from HSN. And so I've had these for a long time, you guys. I just never used them. So when I was cleaning up my room before I came back on YouTube and was discovering all the things that I have, which a lot of us do have, a lot of things, I did want to go ahead and pull out these and play with them. So I had actually seen Gail Banks Creates. Hey Gail. I had seen her share this in a haul a long time ago, and she got it from HSN. So I went over to HSN myself and purchased them, and here we go. So now I'm using them. So like I think I said, it's 8 different sets, but these are the ones that I use. So this is the one with the snowman and the Christmas tree, or the tree. And then this one right here is the penguin pulling the sled with the presents. And then this one right here is like a dancing penguin. Really, really cute. So those are the things that I use, you all. So let me go ahead and share with you all the first card that I created. So this is the first card right here. So this is the dancing penguin. And I did use a sentiment that comes with it that says, dance in the snow like no one is watching. And here's the Anna White Crazy Stitch die. And then I just stressed the background to give it some color with a speckled egg. And then I put those, my favorite things, little snowflakes there, and I glittered them with the Nouveau Glitter Drop to give it some sparkle. And then I just laid this on top of some red cardstock. And then here's the decorative paper that I laid it on top of. And I love the way it turned out. Everything just kind of flows together. And then the inside, you guys, I did make a little boo-boo. So I had the card upside down, not realizing it, so I had already glued this down. This is the same decorative paper that's on the front. And I had glued this one down as well, but I realized this, so I was able to take this up. So I just have the sentiment on this side, and then I just cut out another Crazy Stitch piece here and put it right here, and I just write my message on this side. So it's all good. Still cute card. Love the way it turned out. All right, and then the next card that I created is using the penguin pulling the sled with the presents, and I love the way this one turned out as well. And so this is using that zigzag penny black zigzag stacker die, and I did some distressing with the speckled egg in the background to give it some color. Here's those little snowflakes from my favorite things that I put the Nouveau Glitter Drop on to give it some sparkle as well. And then also I did it at the bottom for the snow. And this is colored with my Ohuhu markers, as I always use. And I did layer it on top of some green foil cardstock from Michaels. And then here's the decorative paper in the back. And then when you open it up, again, using that penny black zigzag stacker die. And then I just layered the rest of the decorative paper here on the inside. And on the back of both cards, I did stamp it with a Handmade with Love stamp from Michaels. So those are the 2 cards for the hashtag Satmore Makes. And then I decided to go ahead, and I didn't mention at the beginning, but 2crafters1design, this week's project is to create a tag. So every week they do something different. So this week's project was to create a tag, so I decided to go ahead and join in on the fun again. I've done it for a couple weeks now. I'm not really a tag maker. I'm more of a I love making 3D projects, if you guys don't know. But I love doing that when I'm doing swaps. But I'm not in any swaps right now or any challenges, so I don't want to be making 3D projects if I don't have nobody to send it to. Plus, I don't have room in my room to store everything. I have a shelf in my room that's full of stuff that I've made that are 3D, and that's enough that will fit on that shelf. So I've been enjoying making cards, so that's why you all are seeing me make cards here lately, since I've been back on YouTube. I love making cards. I can easily store those, and when it's time to give them out, I can give them out. So here is a tag that I have made, and like I said, I've made many a tags. I didn't know which way I was going to go with this, but this is the way it turned out, and I really love the way it turned out, honestly. So here is that snowman stamp set with a tree, and it's colored with a Ohuhu marker. I did distress the background with the speckled egg and also with the broken china, if you can see that. And then I went around the edges and around this part as well with the broken china. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's there. And then here's a sentiment from that stamp set that says, in the meadow, we can build a snowman. And then I use a larger snowflake die from My Favorite Things, glittered with some Nouveau Glitter Drop. And also here at the bottom, and it's pretty dry now. That's a good thing. And then I did use an eyelet and put it there. And I used one of my little white ball pens, and I hung the little bell that was in my stash, and then also the little charm from my charms. And then the ribbon, the eyelash trim came from Dollar Tree. I don't know where this one came from, but These are just some ribbons that I have in my stash. And like I said, I love the way the tag turned out. Really, really pretty. And then on the back, I use that Crazy Stitch banner die, and I just stamped that to and from there. And that is my tag. Love the way that turned out. So yeah, so I may get into making more tags, but you know, for right now, I'm enjoying my cards. But like I said, I love the way this tag turned out. So yeah, really, really pretty. There we go. So those are my projects, you all, for the hashtag Satmore Makes and 2crafters1design. And I did forget to mention that here on the background, if you can see, I use that Concord and 9th snowfall card front. If you can see the snowfalls in the paper here in the background. Yeah, just forgot to mention that. So yeah, so those are my projects that I created for this weekend for the hashtag Satmore Makes and the hashtag 2crafters1design. Again, I'll have the ladies' links to their channels in the description box down below. I do want to thank you all so much for watching. You all have yourself a great rest of your weekend. I do have a 3-day weekend because Monday is Veterans Day, so I'm off that day, and I'm so happy. It gives me more time to craft in my craft room and just do things I need to do around the house. But anyway, you all have yourself a great weekend, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.